Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? It's Just here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back to Reaction to Follow. This is Season 1, Episode 2, The Target. And I'm still blown away by that incredible series premiere. Easy 10 out of 10 for me. I've really been looking forward to this next episode and just jumping back into the show. And I am definitely already a Lucy fan. I mean, how could you not be? Obviously, she's nice on the eyes, but I'm actually very interested to see where her story goes from here, especially now that she's made it outside the vault. And even when they cut away from her in the first episode, I was like, no, go back. I'm that much invested already. But also really thought that Wall Goggins rocked that first episode, even before the bombs dropped, and then afterwards as the Ghoul as well, because I've been a fan of his for a while, so I knew he was going to kill in this show, but even I was blown away by his performance, and I guess you could say his character was as well. And yes, I will be here all night, but I'm really looking forward to seeing more of these characters. And if you guys are looking forward to more of my full reactions, then the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. Or subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time. Click that button down below. Smash like a wire there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Puppies?
Into each light some rain.
Oh no.
But too much is falling.
Alright, I hate this show.
Someday the sun will shine.
He's training.
Some rain.
Look how big he got.
Too much of that stuff has fallen into mine.
Is that a good place for you?
I think he was the scientist on the wanted poster in the first episode.
Too much is falling in mine.
Whoa! What are you doing that for? Injector. Oh no. It's gonna ring the alarm. Dog's gonna protect him. Yeah, you don't fuck up. Good boy. Who's a good murderer? It's a good response. Okay, we're off to an intense start here. He injected something to his neck. He's dropped his pit bull. He brought his dog. Please remain calm. Protect the dog at all costs. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Fallout.
I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Fence me.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about the game is, or games, is just going to a random place, random location, previously undiscovered, and you just see remains like scattered about in weird ways, and you have to find out what actually took place there. Oh, is that a child in a baby seat? Uh-oh. We got some growling. Oh! I think he just killed a rad roach. Oh! She's chilling.
Before the war, people joked about cockroaches surviving a nuclear blast. You should know better than to light a fire after dark.
She doesn't know better.
Sir, I'm looking for my father. He was kidnapped by this woman named Moldaver. Have you seen her?
Listen, you need to go home, miss. I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
Don't underestimate her.
I'm not going back without my dad.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt. The question is, will you still want the same things? when you have become a different animal altogether.
Who are you?
Not gonna fucking answer? It's a little rude.
I see you went with the tempered lining on the T60. Does that help with mobility?
Small talk. Make him look like a bitch right now.
Set us down. I'm bored and I want to shoot something.
He's taking him with him. Oh. He bonked his head. What's he gonna shoot? What the? Oh. Are we gonna see a death claw? I know it's only 8 episodes, but I feel like the second episode to see one would be crazy.
Fuck.
Heard that growl. We haven't seen it yet though.
Go see if the target's in here.
My lord, I don't have armor.
You are in a suit through acts of bravery.
My lord,
In
We're
order,
like, yo, fuck
my
that.
squire. What's the problem, dipshit?
No, don't talk shit to me. Oh, it's just a bear. Okay, not a death claw. Wow. No, this power armor dude's a pussy. He die? Or is he playing dead? No, I think he died. Oh no, he's still alive. Shoot it. Oh!
Fuck! Where were you?
Oh, he saved your life. While you're running, screaming, fuck.
This wasteland fucking sucks.
It's like Michael Rappaport.
Clerics too. You stupid motherfucker, you know this is all your fault. You know what they do to squires? That don't do their fucking job. They string you up. Give me a step back.
No.
Give me a step back. I can't believe.
No. You gonna talk shit then ask me for a favor? Call me the worst, too? The worst wouldn't give you the stim pack.
you don't deserve that armor.
Oh, you think you do?
I think he does.
We'll kill you for this.
Not if I bring back the target.
What? Damn you!
Hi,
What we
hello.
got here?
Excuse me. May I approach?
I ain't got weapons.
It's a random
It's
dude
okay.
living out
I
there?
just want to ask you for directions.
Random settler?
What's that you're working on?
Meant to be a water filter. No matter how much sand I put in it, I just get more sand.
Well, have you tried water?
Yeah, maybe no more sand.
Water filter?
You got water?
Oh, would you like a sip? Here.
Sharing is caring.
Sorry, sir, I might need that.
Yeah, me too.
This is how she learns these experiences.
You head to Philly?
What's Billy?
Town. Or you just stay here. Live with me. Use a family that helps with all the work. Make them die and you wouldn't have to put up with me for too long. This could all be yours.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. I love it.
What if it makes the moon look high, more than just a light in the sky?
God damn. Fuck you. A little too much. Oh, I thought somebody was under the rubble.
Fucking kill you. Fucking ass.
Unhand
It's gonna be a fucking thing!
I said unhand him.
What's going on here?
How the tables turn! Not the first time I've been persecuted for my scientific curiosity. It's just,
Look at him
I was
run.
fucking my chickens.
What? Okay.
Wait, citizen.
Oh my god, the world will follow. See stuff like that? Philly. Oh, we got some people. I'm always so worried for every encounter.
My name.
Look at these NPCs. She's brave though. Doing this on her own too. No companion. Yo. Everybody's. Oh! Brahmin!
I noticed that you have an
Does the sign say?
assortment of Vault-Tec equipment.
Rarities?
It would be safe to assume that you do business with criminals. I'm actually looking for one criminal in particular.
Just one.
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you sardine fucking dipshits were dead. Barb! Barb!
Goes by the name of
Barb! Get in
Moldaver.
here, you-
Oh, that got our attention.
Fucking Barb. Yeah.
Barb's bolder than I am.
I take it you know who she is. I know that it can't have been easy for you up here, what with all the murder and the dirt.
All the murder, the dirt.
But the mission of the vaults should be important to everyone. We're going to save America.
And when exactly were you planning on saving America? Fuck the vaults.
She's so naive. This is how she learns, though.
You again.
We meet again.
Really think you should go home? You are not safe here. You come from Vault 33. Your primary crop is corn.
He knows all about it.
Projector in your farm. I think I know enough to know you need to go home.
I told you to get the fuck out of here.
He was waiting.
You know your kind ain't welcome here.
Well, maybe,
That's racist, man.
but I'm gonna make myself welcome. Last night a bounty came in through all 6 agencies.
Those makeup effects are incredible.
A hefty price.
But I've been paid a whole lot of caps to provide this man safe transport out of Philly.
Ooh, there goes his foot.
Changed plans, I guess.
I thought he shot her foot, but no. No fucks were given. Ooh. See the hole right through him?
Damn, y'all ain't got me working up an appetite.
Straight badass. Well, he's not feral. You got hit a few times. Down you go. Right through the heart. Yeah, there's her leg. I thought she lost it before.
For the tomatoes.
Bunch of caps. Oh no, he's got the. Oh. I don't like that.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave him alone. Now, if your instinct is to harm me, As a person simply trying to de-escalate a conflict, then I'll have to assume of the two of you, you are likely the primary aggressor.
Fucking Bob Dwellers.
She shot him.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
She said stand down.
Okay, this is so fucking dumb.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, she shot at her though. I don't like that. And he killed the dog. He is a cool.
Listen, that man is important. I've been sent here to find him. Get him inside and keep him there until I've dealt with the ghoul.
Okay.
It's bobbling around. Slow as fuck though.
Well, I'd say come up here and get me, but it's hard to walk upstairs when you're wearing a 12-piece cast iron skillet set.
Barf.
Gonna need a new foot, Barb.
I don't mean to interrupt, but was that a knife?
Oh! It's like a grinder. Spewing.
Can take me.
My client goes by the name of Lee Moldaver.
But what does Moldaver want with you? I mean, she steals dads.
This could maybe work.
Oh, you really mean that?
Quite possibly, maybe. Philly is done.
You drive that thing like a fucking shopping cart.
He's new, all right.
Rule number 1, read the manual.
He wrangled himself one. He set to fly.
Cures for pain.
Where did he land? Looks like a raider. Oh, he's still alive. Look at his stim pack. Yeah! The way he just sprung back to life. Man. They're nailing the visuals. Everything is just so Fallout.
It says here we have about 20 miles left to go. How's your new... Oh, golly. Holy moly.
Oh, it's just blood everywhere. I can't believe he lost his foot.
But you are going to get across that wasteland. And we're going to do it together. Okay?
Teamwork
That's a promise.
makes the dream work.
No, you see, I've just taken a cyanide pill.
Oh, no.
Tasted like banana. I was surprised it wasn't more popular.
Why'd you go on and do that?
You can change the future if you can bring me to Moldaver.
And how am I going to bring you if you're...
You know, not my whole body.
The
Just my
implants.
head.
How do...
The implants.
I took the pill so that it would be less taxing for you to go through with it. You need to start acting like a surface dweller. Okay? Miss McLean.
How do you know my
He
name?
knows.
Sir.
You could have waited like another man to die. Seriously. He still looks alive.
Okie dokie.
I don't
Okie dokie. We are 2 for 2, folks. Another absolutely incredible episode. Alright guys, that was Fallout Season 1, Episode 2, The Target. And like I was saying, we are 2 for 2. 2 incredible episodes so far. This one had a lot of action, and I know it's only 8 episodes, like a very short series or first season, because what I'm hearing is the ratings, well, not just the ratings, but the viewership also is phenomenal for Amazon Prime. So yeah, at this point, I think Season 2 is pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, there's a couple things where I was like, well, obviously it's not going to happen yet because it's only the 2nd episode. It's so early in the season. But no, it all happened so early in the season, 2nd episode, where we basically saw all our main characters already interact and all their stories intertwine and connect, which is super cool. I was even saying it while the scene was going down too. I was like, this is a Fallout fan's wet dream right here, because that whole shootout in that little shady town and what led up to that, and all the little references and Easter eggs and nods to the games. Like, if you look around, there's probably so many things I missed. Like, I'm not even pointing out even half the things, where just things in the background that are just planted there just as set pieces. Those are all little winks and nods to the games as well, and items from the games, which is, I'm actually so impressed. I'm sure if I went back and paused a couple things also, I could probably find more too. But I was looking in the background there, like some buildings, very recognizable, and then some items, even in that little shanty shop there too. So yeah, I'm just so impressed by everything that they're giving us, and I would have never expected this. When this Fallout show was first announced, I was like, we'll see. Video game adaptations, we know how most of them play out. It's just not going to be as good. Let's just be real here. And the thing too is, I haven't even seen the Halo show, but I know that that's Xbox also. I know it's a little bit different because this is Bethesda, but Bethesda is now owned by Xbox or Microsoft, or either way, Microsoft owns them both. So yeah, they're all under the same house now, same umbrella. So I was like, I don't know if it's going to be like Halo, if it winds up like that, even though I haven't seen it. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. So are they going to ruin Fallout? Like, there was a little part of me where I wasn't even sure if I wanted to watch the show, because I was worried that it'd go down that route. But thankfully, that wasn't the case. It's nothing like that show, apparently, and I don't know if I'm ever going to watch Halo. I'm not like a super Halo fan anyway. I feel like my fandom pretty much peaked at number 2, but with Fallout, I am actually like a pretty hardcore fan, so yeah, I pretty much had to give it a go. And then when the trailer came, I was still a little bit, I had some worries where I was like, are they going to go a little bit too hard on the humor? They definitely nailed the visuals 100%. Honestly, everybody involved, they should be so proud. Give themselves a pat on the back, because costume designers, set pieces, everybody from cinematography, the direction also. I'm pretty sure this director did Westworld, which I haven't actually seen, but I've heard mixed things about. So if you guys ever want me to actually react to that show, then let me know in the comments down below, because I have heard some good things, and I've also heard some people say it's all right. It starts out pretty good, but don't waste your time. So I've had it in a poll before also. It didn't win, but it got some votes. So you guys let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see me react to that in the future. But as of right now, I think it's just going to be Fallout and Chucky. But Chucky's only here for 4 episodes, and I just edited down one of those 4 ones. So yeah, I'm going to have another show popping up real soon. So let me know in the comments down below. But back to Fallout, and I want to go back to that shootout too, because how it all played out with Lucy. Well, even before that, with her journey to get, before she got to Philly in that town. Man, this is like, they're giving so many winks. It just feels like the actual video games, which is crazy to me. The fact that they actually nailed an open world feeling, because you're just following her journey as she's exploring, and she has no idea where she's going right now. So all she has is a picture of her father and the name Moldaver to go by, and that's really not a lot. So she basically has to find her way in this world, and with each interaction, each person that she comes across, she's going to change. Each interaction is going to change her a little bit, and she's going to learn from these experiences and these interchanges. So it's just like the video game, though. It's like she just left the vault. This is like she's basically us. If we were the player in the game, we would be her. So following her now, you just see like the very first night where she starts a fire and then a random stranger occurs because she lit a fire, where that's what actually shows. So it made him appear because he would have noticed her without it there. And then thankfully, because of her lighting the fire, he appeared. It actually saved her life. It would have been like a random encounter in one of these games. It's legit like out of one of these games, because with the rad roach appearance, that's out of the games also. These cockroaches, and goddamn, if I ever saw one of those, like I can't even deal with like if I saw a little cockroach right now, I would run out of my room and scream. So dealing with like a big one like that in the post-apocalyptic world, honestly, if I had one of her guns, I'd just be like, oh, rad roach, eh? I'm done. I don't want to deal with this. This is not a world that I want to live in. And honestly, I don't know if I could. Like, above the surface, especially if you're a vault dweller, and then it's a nice little cozy life. Yes, it's not everything, but then when you leave the vault and you see how people are living out there, be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the vault. Even like this Ben Linus was warning her, like, or Ben minus one leg, you should probably go back. It's not safe for you here. But no, she trekked on, and that first person that she encountered, it was like a random encounter in the game afterwards. The night after, where she spent a night out by herself with the fire, and she met Ben Linus. But what's his actual name in this? So I guess it doesn't matter now because he's dead, and we'll talk about that after too. But yeah, their first encounter with that one settler, that one farmer there, that was just so random, and he's just such a weirdo too. These are the type of people that you actually come across in these open world games in the world of Fallout. So thankfully he was for the most part harmless, but he's like, yeah, I could really use a family. Do you want to stay? Like, I think I'm dying, but this will all be yours once I die. So I love that interaction. That was freaking great. She's like, no, I think I'm just gonna go. And she's like, she knows he's a little bit thirsty. She's like, oh, do you need some water? Do you want to take a sip? He's like, yeah. And then he just starts chugging it back because he hasn't seen water forever. And then the water filter too. He's like, oh man, everything about this show. I know I'm kind of gushing over it right now, but I can't help myself. Like, it's that damn good. If a show deserves to be gushed over, I'm gonna gush over the damn thing, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna continue to do it right now. So with the water filter too, when he's like, yeah, it's not really working. It's just sand right now. I keep putting sand in it. All I'm getting is sand. So yeah, that was freaking great. Yeah, it's super dumb, but that's kind of the comedy. So that's the humor. They nailed the Fallout humor with that interaction right there. Then afterwards, she's slowly learning because she saw some people in the woods. She slowly started approaching them like, hi, I'm Lucy. I'm looking for my father. And they just walked on by her. And then she's like, okay. I don't need to do this with every single person. Not every single person is going to be friendly. So she's slowly learning. And I guarantee you by like the end of these 8 episodes, she's going to be a completely changed person. She's like pretty much a jack of all trades, but she's not like, what's the word? I think it's jack of all trades, where basically you're good at everything but special at nothing. So I think it's like similar to that, where that's basically the point that she's at, where we need to basically level up our character right now. So I think that's what she's gonna do as these episodes progress. But with this episode, it was a slow learning experience, but yeah, I felt like we leveled up just a little bit. And then once she actually made it to Philly, that's where all the action went down this episode, and all these characters connected. Never thought that we'd see it this early in the series. Like, second episode, all our characters now know each other. So as soon as she got to town, the ghoul, he was just chilling there. At first, I didn't even notice him, but then the camera really like straight out showed us him there, and he was just chilling, just minding his own beeswax, and just wasn't saying a word, and just being super patient, just watching everybody as everything played out there. And then Lucy, she goes into the little shop, and apparently they hate vault dwellers. So they're like, you know what we say about the vaults? She's like, no, what do you say about the vaults? She's like, fuck the vaults. She's like, okay, you were very helpful. And then Barv, she was balder than I am. I don't know what was going on with that haircut. I guess living in the wasteland, it will do that to you. But then afterwards, we see Ben Linus appear once again, and my God, the twist for this episode, or the what the fuck moment that really caught me off guard, was Ben losing his foot in the shootout, as once he actually said who he was, and I guess he was appearing there in the shop. The shop owner was going to be hiding him out and getting him to that one location, Moldaver, I guess. So that's very interesting already, how all these characters are like, all their stories are connected and intertwining. I absolutely love it. They're handling the writing so well. But the ghoul was just waiting, and then once he saw him actually appear, he just got up. He's like, yo, you're the man I'm looking for. And then he shot his foot off, and that caught me off guard. At first, I thought he shot the shop owner's foot off. I was like, yeah, she kind of deserved it. And when it showed it was actually him, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I got to see my reaction to that, because I'm sure that was a very entertaining reaction for you guys also. But thankfully, we got him a new foot. I don't remember seeing anything like that in the games. I'm sure it's happened. I just don't recall anything like that actually going down. But if it has occurred in the games, let me know in the comments down below which one it actually has. It's probably, maybe it's even happened in all of them, but I just don't remember that off the top of my head. So that was very interesting, bloody, gory scene also, when all the blood is squirting out. We're getting him fixed up. And then we saw Maximus appear, Brotherhood of Steel boy. I didn't really talk about him earlier too. Man, these episodes are jam-packed and action-packed with tons of stuff. Like, I'm actually forgetting a lot of action that actually went down. So that all happened before, with the stuff with Maximus where he got the power armor, and I forget what they're actually called, like the Yogi Bear, Mogwai or something like that. But yeah, that was very entertaining. At first I thought it was going to be a Death Claw, but it wasn't a Death Claw. Maybe they're saving that for later. I'm not even sure if we're going to get one this season. I'm trying to think. I can't even remember the trailer. I reacted to the trailer, and I can't remember a damn thing from it. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they showed one. Maybe they're saving it. I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like they're going to give us all the main stuff from the Fallout games, all the main stuff that we know. So, I'm sure at some point we'll see a Death Claw. So, yeah, it wasn't this episode, though. I for sure thought it was going to go down, but I was also saying, wait, it's too early for this. It's too early for this. But I was also saying that about our characters all meeting later on in the episode. So, that all played out, and how it all played out. I think that was Michael Rapaport. He didn't last very long. At first, he was acting like a badass in power armor. I'm kind of hopping around. I'll go back to the shop and the shootout later, but yeah, where the actual bear appeared, the mutated bear, he's just like, fuck, 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 like 1,000 curse words, and he just got tossed around like a crash test dummy. Like, that was freaking brutal. And then he didn't make it very long. Maximus just basically let him bleed out. He's like, nah, you're basically talking shit to me. You're telling me that once I get back to our main point, our main facility, I'm gonna be hung? Like, why would I save your life right now? So I'm just gonna let you bleed out. Then I'm gonna take your power armor, and I'm gonna keep this stim pack by my side. So it was kind of ruthless, but honestly, kind of deserved too. So I didn't feel bad at all. Maximus, he seems like a chill character, but he also seems like he slowly started to harden himself. Just like Lucy, they're both leveling up. They both leveled up this episode. And now we can flash forward to what I was previously talking about, where Maximus appeared during the shootout, saved the day just in time. I was kind of upset first too, because the Ghoul, not only did he fight off the dog, Ben Linus's dog, that I felt so bad like for that too. Obviously, animal gets hurt in this show. You guys already know I'm gonna get teary-eyed. The tears started to form. Thankfully, none of them dropped because of what happened afterwards. But he actually stabbed the dog. On one hand, I was like, man, did you really have to do that? Like, anytime I see an animal like that, a dog, cat, hurt on screen, it's gonna affect me. But on the other hand, I was like, you know what? The Wasteland, Fallout, it's a brutal series. So the fact that they went through with doing that, I kind of got to give them props. So I was conflicted, but we'll talk about what actually occurred afterwards. So not only did the Ghoul do that, but he also fired a shot at Lucy. But Maximus, thankfully, he stepped in front of it and took the bullet for her. And then he's just having a full-on conversation with Lucy. And I feel like she got a little bit of lust in her eyes there. So she got herself a little crush. He did save her life after all. And he seems like a nice little dude. So nice young gentleman himself. So as he's like introducing himself too, he's like having a full-on conversation. Like the Ghoul's just firing on shots. So very interesting scene. There's a little bit of humor spiced in there. And then he got her to safety, thankfully, and took on the Ghoul. And then they basically had like a 20-minute, half-hour shootout. Like, that was a long-ass fight. Like, while that was all going on too, that's when Ben Linus got his foot. I know it's not actually Ben Linus in the show, but that's what we all know him as, or most of us anyway. So very interesting how that was all playing out. And then the Ghoul actually got the better of him because he sliced the one wire on his neck and then sent him flying afterwards with the tow truck. I don't know exactly how he flinged it, but it worked. Sent him flying. Then Lucy saw him fly over afterwards too, and she still had some like stars in her eyes, some hearts that were forming there. She got shot by, never mind the ghoul's bullet, she got shot by Cupid's arrow this episode, but she eventually had to take Ben's head because he actually ended up killing himself, which was very interesting. I was not expecting that at all. I'm not sure if his head is still going to be alive in the future. He's going to come back to talk, or if they're going to revive it, but honestly, I was kind of surprised that they killed him off too. Like, this show has just been constant surprises, so for a big actor like that, I'm surprised that they killed him off in one episode. So yeah, that might be it for him, but he killed it for one episode. If that's all that we're gonna get for him, he definitely, man, his character definitely was impactful, especially with his dog too. Well, the ghoul kind of adopted his dog, which is kind of ruthless, but the ghoul did bring him back, which, so that does show he does still kind of have a heart. He, like, at first when he was walking away in the shady little town after completely shooting it up, like, he saw the dog just laying there. I was like, man, did you really have to do that? Then you hear it whimper. I'm like, oh wait, it's still alive. Give it a stim pack. Give it a stim pack. Please bring it back to life. And then that's what he actually did. You see the dog pop up, like, yes. There was like a collective relief sigh from amongst the audience. I'm sure everybody that watched, once I watch other reactions too, everybody's gonna cheer at that moment. That was freaking sweet. It shows the creators, the writers, they have hearts, and the ghoul has a heart also. So that was just a great scene. And now he's got himself a companion, and I can't wait to see where we go with the next episode. Whew, I think I'm done talking. I think that's it for my recap. I know I was all over the place with it, but that's how you guys know that I'm very interested, very invested already in something where my mind is just going crazy. I'm absolutely in love with not only Lucy, but this show too. So bring on episode 3, and I think that's done for me, guys. I need a breather. I need to make myself a tea, and I just need to relax. Like, my adrenaline, that was like an adrenaline dump now for not only this episode, but for this last night too with UFC 300. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys saw UFC 300 this whole weekend now, I just need to relax. So I think that's it for me, guys. As always, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your night. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't full enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit, well, I'm not the one to be.